us. Doe. Cluster crime prevention. I guess she works for the clusterfuck commander. How's it Jeff? Sorry, on the phone. Good day, sir. Sorry about you. Is Captain Chapter around by any chance?
I'm sorry, sir. She's not.
Will she be in soon? Because I don't want to bug her on the cell again. Later. Could you just tell her Peter Rue, Owen Peter Rue came to see her? Yeah, Dr. Owen Peter Rue. Peter Rue. She'll remember me, just to remind her. She's the gentleman when I asked for an apology, she said, here's your apology, Mr. Rue. Fuck off! And slammed the door in my face. I promised her by SMS. And she said, I phone her every month. Which I don't. I phoned her, 6 months? For 2 weeks ago. She was on leave and I didn't want to bother her. Before that I had contacted her 6 months before and sent an SMS saying, I promise not to, I'm not threatening you, I'm not reporting you to Sabidla or look in them out of threat, both of us a block, the honorary white man. But I said I would not go to Sabidla or any higher. I'm asking her as a woman to apologize for her behavior and to help me. You know, she had said before, what's it? Oh, we know all about you, Mr. Roo. You must owe Chico money for the drugs, that's why he takes your car. Now the girls have already told me, they work for the tech unit. Either she brings me on board, I'm going one higher. I'm going, but just tell her, not that I was here, that I wanted to look her in her face and say, I had told her that, not just that I'm here, because I won't be able to come again, I'm on my way to George. The girl that stuffed me around with was 3 days away from not having an illegal abortion. Rosanna Tritter is 4.5 months pregnant. I had a family court arrest warrant for her, and they played games over and above Colonel Ntseze's word, and he's not a fool, he's a good man. If I had not have hauled her out of Hannibal Park and got her into rehab, she would be too late to have an abortion. That's the games they play. I've now had enough, and I withdraw my word. If she gets into trouble now, and it goes above Sabidla's head, it's going National Intelligence Service. Just tell her,
I'll give her the message.
For interest sake, that I worked for the National Intelligence Service of this country. I'm cleared by Irene.
No, it's fine.
No, just tell her I withdraw my... She has my cell number. She can call me if she'd like to make things right, as I do not wish to get people into trouble. Just tell her I came around to be a man. No, not just that I was here, sir. That I have come to tell her, as I did with all the other gangsters, before I make a case, I will tell you. I did it with them all. Ek buite, ek hou lyn. I'm wrong also. Thank you, sir. Sorry, sir, to bother you, Colonel, Lieutenant Colonel Bishop. Could you help me with some information? Who would outrank whom? Would it be General... No, I'm not recording, sir. The camera is recording. With pleasure, sir. Thank you, sir. I hope you like my language. I'm not recording, the camera is. But who would outrank whom? Would it be Hawks, National Intelligence Service, or General Juta? In other words, who would be the highest person to decide this is a wise thing to do or not a wise thing to do?
Aren't you the one now speaking to Colonel Jonas just now?
Yes, I was, and now I'm speaking to Colonel Boshoff.
No, it's me.
Are you Colonel Boshoff? Oh, sorry about that. My apologies. Captain Boyson.
It's fine, but is there any information the Colonel couldn't give you? That
I never asked information. I asked him to please give Captain Jeffter a message.
Oh.
Okay, Captain Nomda Jeffter a message. As before...
No, it's fine, sir. Excuse me.
Yeah?
It's fine. You gave me the message.
I did. Now I'm asking another question. That's fine. Now I'm asking the gentleman a question. I would ask who would be the highest person in the province, should have gone national, I'm looking for someone that can help me to provide solutions and not just take complaints and more the dirty cops. Because I believe you don't get dirty cops, you get cops that can't afford a shower, if that makes any sense to you. So I'm wanting a solution provider, not a complaints director who will open the file and then close the file. Like, let's say, for example, Buffel will say, oh, it's so nice to have you to visit me, to talk such interesting things. And after 3 weeks of asking for a case number, now you are harassing me. Do you understand? That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for who would be the most important person that would make a decision. Let's say they're girls, hypothetically, for a techie unit, or national servants, or very good informers that are a resource to the police, that I know are a resource. And in order to get my way, they might go and be put in danger by my action.
It's
Who
fine.
would be the person to say,
Tell me, which station precinct are you working? Or are you living?
at the moment I'm under Colonel Nzeze, who is a good man,
Are you
and he
in
helped me.
area? Okay,
Now,
so
he himself, let me
I
tell
have
you,
to explain the process to you.
yeah, I've been through the
We not
process,
be
I've
able
been
to
right up to
give you-
Phillips, I'm going to jump the gun.
Okay?
I
We
will-
not be able to give you the information you want to hear.
Okay. No,
I can tell you the process.
Yes.
You have to go to your station. You have to speak to the most senior person, which is Colonel Ntezu.
And he gave instructions, and after that they stuck him around. They stuck him around, and after 3 days, he also got
But
cut
then you
off.
have a process to follow. If you're not happy and satisfied with the service delivery of SAPS, you must go through the process to register a complaint against SAPS.
Okay.
Then it will escalate to the next.
I don't want to register a complaint.
But unfortunately, then I will not be able to assist you, my dear.
If you listen to my question, I don't
I
have
do.
to.
You want to know who's the most
Who
senior.
outranks the
We're not
Hawks?
allowed to give you information. We're here to guide you
Okay.
as a person.
And
from
here is the
public.
guidance I am asking for. Not a normal process. I'm an abnormal psychologist. I did lateral thinking.
Doesn't matter what.
And I've
what-
worked for the National
It's one
Intelligence
process.
Service of this country.
It's fine. There's
So-
one process. We cannot help you. So unfortunately, if you're
You
not
definitely can't hear
satisfied
me.
with
If
my
you
answer,
definitely won't help me if you don't ask
We
that's my
cannot.
question. If you don't hear my question,
I cannot answer your question because
never heard
I'm
it.
explaining the process.
the process of what?
You want to find out to who you report. So who's the
No,
highest
I don't want to find out who I
authority?
report. No, you misunderstood me.
That
May I
is
please
wrong.
ask, my Afrikaans praat miskien as jy nie vir my nou kan verstaan as ek Engels gepraat het. Hoe voel jy dit kos so wel? Wil jy hê met hoeveel Portugees?
Don't start to be offended. You're welcome to
Offensive.
use the
I am being offended, but I'm not trying not to be offensive. Thank you.
I'm Afrikaans sprekend, so
Nou,
you can-
ek vra nou vir wie is onder wie? In ander woorde, as hy 'n hoksing in die gang is, val hulle onder nou die Cluster Command van die Kaap of die Wes-Kaapse Provinsiale Raad of
Van wie?
van
Die Hawks?
die Hawks. Is hulle nou, want eerstens was hulle heeltemal separaat van die polisie. Toe maak hulle fake hawk goed oop, sonder om by die polisie, 'n fake scorpion shit. They were pretending to be Scorpion, and the station commander had no way of checking because they weren't talking. That's just another little thing to think about. Who would override whom? Can the Hawks operate inside Cape Town without General Jutta being aware? That's the sort of question I want to know. Do you understand? It's not a matter of me complaining.
Ek verstaan, maar ons
Yeah,
rol
yeah.
wat ons doen is, ons is glad nie enigstens, we're not allowed to give such information out.
Okay, that's okay.
It's
Please
a
understand.
process
I
where
understand.
You have to work through.
Now I've been through that
So-
process. I've had directors
so-
of Bigler's people in the office with Tony from the Mail and Guardian. Tony Dawes, the director, editor of the Mail and Guardian.
It's fine, you can give me
And
many names.
no, let me
I
tell
can
you
come
something.
now,
Oh,
sorry,
God, I
sir.
cannot wegpraat because you listen with your
No,
mouth.
sorry,
Thank you for your
sorry,
help,
I'm not
Colonel
helping you,
Wilson.
don't
No, I know you
listen.
can't help me.
I'm gonna refer
No, I know you can't help me. No, I've been there, and you're not hearing me. I had the
Not
Tony
hearing
from the Mail and Guardian
But unfortunately,
with
I don't
directors
have
for
time to
Bigler's
say this,
people,
so-
which is the highest external complaints that I know of.
Yeah.
And they said, if it doesn't work for a newspaper, get out of the office. That's what I've done. So
I'm trying
Bigler
to-
is high.
I'm guiding you, I'm here to deliver a service.
And the only service I want is
client
one question.
My trusted commander. I'm not working with public.
I understand.
We are not on the structure now. to work with
100%.
public.
100%.
So if you want to have this information, you go, you said you know Colonel Sezu,
Yes.
you go and you speak to Colonel Sezu and you get the information from him, what you want, need.
I will try that.
Okay.
But I was trying
We
to
will not be
get the
able
right.
to give you any.
The only thing, as it said, cluster, was would the Hawks be able to operate without the knowledge, in other words, of General Jutta? That's all I want to know.
You must understand.
If you can't tell me, you can't tell. You say I can't tell you. That's fine.
Sir,
I don't understand the
cluster structure is not including.
Are the hawks included in the cluster? That's the question.
Not at all.
Ah, that's all I want to know.
Not at all.
No, that's all I need to know. That's the information I
only
need.
has the police stations and the detective branches.
Okay.
That's it.
The branches. Well, so the hawks,
The
which the
hawks
National
is not.
Prosecuting Authority, are not underneath the cluster.
No.
Where would the hawks then be run out of? Pretoria or out of National Prosecuting Authority?
I
You
don't
don't
have
know.
that information.
Lieutenant, sorry to be difficult, but ek gaan nie rondmors nie. I have been doing for 11 years. I've been robbed. Warrant Officer Ghost gave me Roxy to give a tip and you can bonker. They thought I was a criminal. I lived with him for 9 months. Gerrit Erasmus from the DPCI, his niece put me in Polsmoor for rape against her wishes. She herself told me she had a fake ID book. She gave me her own model base page at 23 years old. They wanted 100,000 rand, I wouldn't pay. I sat in Polsmoor. Well, they introduced me to the general, that's actually police, Harding.
I
So,
know, sir, but you must understand.
I won't run around and play games anymore. No, I'm not telling you. I'm going live on television with all of these complaints. If Jet and them don't bring me on board, I will sink their ship. 40 hours is the longest stand-up comedy routine. Guinness Book of World Records. I'm not a fool. I've been abused for 11 years. I've got Marius Olivier threatening my life in Parklands on his own. Watch it on YouTube, The Philosopher's Stone or Owen Roo. You will see me as I am, looking like a tick-up mole. Because when I'm 6 and 4, or Captain Moses would say, everybody knows you rape little children, Peter. They are not scared. Have a look. Thanks for your help. I appreciate it. Here we go. How's it? That's how you get it done, eh?
I haven't received it yet. Yesterday somebody contacted me to confirm. I haven't got any indication. I don't know. I mean,
Right
they
now.
email. I haven't received anything that indicated that.
The gentleman who so wisely described me as a cash cow.
Huh?
1 second, Arnold, when you finished, I need you urgently.
Just repeat that, Enable.
No. I cannot do it. No, actually,
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Send away from your conversation.
That's based on that. Now it's based on the stuff. Peter,
How's it?
well?
Thank you. New teeth.
Oh, okay.
Zircon, white metal. Two things.
Hmm?
And this is off now. Sorry. I've been recording. I have on tape
Hmm?
me dropping Isfahan off that many years ago
Hmm?
with 15 grand for Badruddin to pay off the prosecutors.
Who?
Badruddin, your partner in office.
My partner, my partner.
Well, in office. You shared the offices.
No, we don't share office. He's
You
in a
used
different
to
office.
share offices.
I never shared
Share the
office.
floor of offices.
Floor. We're on
Okay.
the same floor. We never shared office.
Yes. You named me as Tracy's cash cow. I overheard in the
you were.
background. Okay?
You were.
Yes.
They asked you for money and you paid.
Right. I've just come from Jeff's office to tell her, as I sent him an SMS, I won't go to Sabidla or anything, asking her for apology as a woman and head of the Criminal Intelligence Diversion Unit, which is now the crime prevention. Roxy is 3 days away from having an illegal abortion. She's 19 and 4.5 months. I had a fucking family warrant from the family court, and the cops played games because she's informed. They either bring me on board, I'm gonna fuck them up. You know who's who in the zoo. You know that I'm not a fool. I haven't worked for 11 years now. I'm still a
You're
multi-billionaire.
still a multi-millionaire.
And I'm alive. I've survived Rosanna.
Tell me
Tracy.
something.
That's no mean task.
What happened when they put you in hospital or something?
Falkenberg for a year and a half,
So what
using
did they
children to set me up. I didn't get my day in court because those kids would not have lied. I was hypnotizing Roxy at the fucking Saul's Roby Salon, and they knock on the door saying, "Daddy, save me! Daddy, save me!"
Okay, so what do you want
So-
me to do? What do you want from me?
Who's the rules who in the zoo, Americans and or cops and or prosecutors, as to what's what. Because I know who's undercover, I know who's tatties, I know who's what's what. I'm not as stupid as I am cabbage looking. I'm going live. 40 hours is the world record stand-up comedy.
Okay.
75 hours is the world's longest speech. Or 11 days, 2.5 hours is
Do
my
you even have a
lesson.
camera?
Because if I had to tell people what happens in a star charge office, they would never fucking believe me.
Don't you have the pen one also?
Yes, but it's broken.
And the watch?
No, I don't need that. I've got
Tie
the
one?
car.
The car, the remote car remote, yeah.
But I prefer to let people know. You know why? This makes fucking police polite. You won't believe it.
I know.
I went to Buffalo and they played games. It's a blocker level. It's Illuminati and shit. And Rosanna is not who she seems she is either. Roxy Trutter, if you know who I'm talking about, do you? My little Rosanna that Coach gave me, give her a technique and fuck her. She's in rehab.
Okay.
I had to haul out of fucking Hanover Park while trying to be killed.
So Roxy, we paid a fine. What's the last time?
Yes,
About 25.
yes. But I was going party and gave me all sorts of info. But also 4.5 months pregnant. 20 weeks it's illegal. And that 3.5 weeks. Check Sierra is on YouTube right now. Get out of the station or I will arrest you. That's the commercial. It's not funny, but this is my life. I shook my children's hand through a gate for the first time in 11 years last week, sir. My wife has lost her mind. I
Where
don't
you
find it
staying now?
amusing.
Where you
I'm
staying?
staying in Oz in an ankle cell. With a
Where?
bachelor flat.
Income.
Ankle cell. I've got a bachelor flat.
Oh.
I can't see anybody.
Okay.
I'm putting Crystal now, Charlene Engelbrecht from 97A, into rehab as well, and 2 months ago. Charlene Engelbrecht. Crystal. Fucking NIS Nair of note. National Intelligence Service if she's a day from a week. from Pretoria.
Okay.
But if you know anybody that's anybody, my idea of punishment is to put Hope in charge of Dirty Cop. To put Chantel in charge of helping children with a real Gucci bag, with one-time casino chips and in You magazine. Nobody will do it better. And Billy, like they're trying to force me to put in writing now, Colonel Phillips, the complaint of 11 years. That's the same as making a case. You ask Chico, I went to him before and I said, Chico, I have no saak maak ken jou. Then I'm clapping with a open fist. I don't, like I went to Jeff and said, now I'm going to nail you fuckheads. I do not want to punish. Even the Americans, if they explain to me how it works, I will make them richer than they were before. I've got rights for electric cars to the South Africa from India. I've got ideas that will, for bail bonds that will blow people out the water. Do you understand? I would have taken Elsie's River, walled it, industrial, when Consani Engineering, given it to the Parkers, they will all be multi-billionaires. Tariq would not have committed suicide. Do you understand? When they joked with me in Woodstock, Zane and Schuster were not arrested, they shot Jerome the very weekend that I said they would.
Peter, please.
If you know anybody that's anybody,
Can I let you know?
Jebitmos, please Mr. Arnold, my time is few. I'm going to take Roxy out the country. When I come back, I'm going to do the stand-up show. I would prefer to use, instead of Amanda Antonandez, Mandy Matthews, Amira Mohammed, or Amez, I'd prefer to say Mrs. X. Do you understand? But not while they're playing
Locked up
fucking...
now, eh?
But not while they're playing games. Of course she has to have her fucking norma. Roxy's never sat for a day in 11 years. That's what makes me think she's overseas.
Sorry, Peter, can I take this call?
No, no, you're gonna go, sir.
Speak to you
But
again?
think about it, sir,
Yeah.
and speak to me.
Chat again.
Please, sir. Thank you. Otherwise, I'm going to resort to violence because Marcello isn't working.